Howdy. Hey, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Steve, and I'm planning to hike the Appalachian Trail. Yeah, I thought I'd announce it by video, invite all my friends and family to maybe follow along if that's what they are inclined to do. If you're inclined to follow along also, we'd love to have you join me as we go along. You know, I get asked, why do you want to hike the Appalachian Trail? Oh man, I have always wanted to hike the Appalachian Trail. Since I was a little kid, maybe 10 or 11 years old, I saw a National Geographic special about the Appalachian Trail, about the Pacific Crest Trail. I got into Boy Scouting, and I was hooked on being out in nature, being in the outdoors, having an opportunity to test my physical limits and see what I can't do and all. And I've always wanted to do it. You know, being out in nature, you get a chance to be closer to God. I get a chance to reconnect. I get a chance to reconnect with myself, decompress, get out of electronics a little bit. I know this is kind of an exception by videoing it, but hey, you know, I don't get to follow the news 24/7, that's for sure. But, you know, I really always wanted to do this. You know, I get asked, what am I going to get out of it? I'm going to get a chance to get in great strength. I'm going to get a chance to be physically fit, and I'll lose some weight. A typical hiker loses 20 to 30 pounds, generally hiking 2,200 miles. So, hey, who couldn't lose a couple of pounds? So, looking forward to a little weight loss and toning up things a little bit. I get asked, you know, why do you want to hike the trail now? I want to hike the trail now because, well, I'm young enough to do it. I was lucky enough to retire early, and I don't want to wait till I'm 70 to do this. I want to do it now while I'm still physically able. Kathy and I have been really busy lately here around the homestead. We've been doing irrigation and putting up fencing and digging up ditches and just been cutting down trees. We've been all kinds of crazy stuff. Frankly, I think getting on the Appalachian Trail is going to be a vacation for my body because my body's really beat up right now. So when am I leaving? I leave Wednesday, April 19th, 2023. So that's pretty soon. So, you know, I'm going to crank it right up. Well, I won't bore you with all the details right now. I'm going to, plan is to produce a couple of videos a couple times a week or what have you, try to keep them short and try to keep them fun. If you want to follow along, love to have you subscribe. Don't worry about, you know, making big tons of money for me or something from YouTube. I think you have to have over 1,000 subscribers before anything like that kicks in. So we won't worry about any kind of money on that kind of thing. But if you want to hang out and kind of take a look at the East Coast and so on, we'd love to have you do it. Oh, I should probably give you the exact plan. So the exact plan is, starting Wednesday, I go to Harper's Ferry, West Virginia, right outside Washington, D.C., and I'm going to hike north to Maine, to Kathadin State Park. That's about 1,100 miles. I hope to finish in middle of July, and then I'm going to come home and take 4 to 6 weeks off. After that, I'm going to go back, fly into Harper's Ferry again, and hike south to Georgia, another 1,100 miles. Why am I taking the break and why am I doing a flip-flop hike? Well, because of the weather. Yes, it's going to rain, and it's going to rain a lot. In fact, it's going to rain Friday and Saturday, I think, up there in Maryland and Pennsylvania for me when I start out. So I'll get a good taste of that. But, you know, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Doing the flip-flop gives me a chance to follow the temperature. So I get to walk north with spring, excited about that, hopefully avoid the freezing nights, and then come the heat of the summer, I'll be back home here in Texas off the trail, go back to Harper's Ferry in September, and hike south with fall as the leaves change. Looking forward to it. I hope it works out like it planned. Follow along, and we'll find out together. Thanks.